He walked out of the California wilderness in 1911, starving, silent, and carrying 10,000 years of memory in his eyes. For decades, he had lived in the shadows of the Sierra foothills, watching railroads, ranches, and gunfire erase the world he was born into. He was the last known member of the Yahi, a people hunted nearly to extinction during the gold rush without the world ever learning their name. To survive, he hid among ravines and oak groves, building fires in pits so no smoke would reveal him to men who shot at anything that moved. He buried his family with his own hands, sang the old songs alone, and kept a language no outsider had ever heard alive, only in his own voice. When he finally stepped out into Oroville, he didn't surrender. He simply had nowhere left to disappear. Anthropologists at the University of California took him in not as a specimen but as a teacher, and he began revealing an entire world thought lost forever. He showed them how to craft obsidian arrowheads so sharp they could split a head, how to shape sinew, how to track water by the way birds flew. He lit fires with the patience of ages, explaining nothing with words, just with steady hands and a quiet dignity no classroom could ever contain. He taught the stories of the Yahi, of rivers that healed, mountains that remembered, and ancestors who watched every footstep. But he never revealed his true name, believing that names held power and should only be spoken by one's own people. And when he died in 1916, an entire civilization died with him, yet through him. The world finally learned that it existed. In the quiet of his final days, he told his friends, "You are all my friends, and I will tell you all that I can," knowing he was the last echo of a voice the world almost never heard. What he left behind was not just knowledge, but a reminder: whole nations can vanish, but their stories matter and someone must carry them. Because some histories whisper until one person steps out of the wilderness to speak them. Subscribe to keep these voices alive.